So please,
So,
my
yeah.
girl, you absolutely be fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get into business.
Ooh.
Let's get into business.
Okay.
So, what actually made you to start Light by Chops? What's the
Okay.
inspiration?
Okay. So
What's the
now,
inspiration?
a lot of people very close to me know my Light Bites journey
Yes.
and story, but I'm going to be sharing it to the
Telling
world, and you're hearing it on her podcast. Yes, Nana Talks for the first
Yes.
time. So it was during lockdown, and I was really broke. So my mom has always been doing small jobs, but she does it like in trays and for just weddings. And I was like, her own is, if it's not in trays, so many people always want, and they're like, no, I can't buy 100. And 100 were, I think then it was always 100 of
Tell a
each.
particular number.
Yeah, she always had a particular number, and it was always 100 per tray, 100 per tray. So lots of people were like, I don't see small jobs, but they don't need 100 and all that.
Yes.
And I was really broke. Lockdown, of course, everybody wasn't making
Everybody was
money.
at home. Yes,
Nobody was making money.
Yes.
And I had 6K. And this was okay. It was fresh after lockdown.
Okay.
I had 6,000. And I said, if I use the 6,000 naira now and do what I want to do, eat faji, money will go.
You go at square one.
Square one.
Square one, real.
And so makeup wasn't coming because it was lockdown. I couldn't touch a lot of people's faces anymore, and so many things. I was like, what should I do? And I just got this inspiration to start taking orders, daily orders. I was like, I have 6K. I told my mom, thank God for supportive parents. Yeah. Thank God for supportive parents. I met her, I was like, I want to start this. She was like, this is a very beautiful idea. That she doesn't have strength to do daily orders. For me, I'm not really doing much. I can do daily orders. So I took 6K. Then she followed me to the market, and we bought things. After my 6K, she now has to give me extra 10K. Try start the business. So I used 6K plus my mom's 10K to start Light Bites. That's how I started, and I started doing every Sunday. It was tough. Because the first Sunday I did, I got a lot of orders. People were actually waiting. People were waiting. Start that business today. You have customers. You don't know who is waiting. You never can tell. So I had lots of orders. The problem was how to deliver. We didn't have lots of delivery bikes, dispatch. So I had to I remember my cab guy. Shout out to you, Chukwemeka, because I know you watch this podcast.
There in the beginning.
Yeah. So I had to tell him, we have to deliver this. And nobody wanted to pay for delivery. I used my money to pay for everybody's delivery that Sunday.
Wow.
Yes. I even delivered as far as going to Ebada.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's far.
Even Irete.
That's far.
That's far.
So if you want better thing, but you can't pay for it.
Okay, I won't blame them because then delivery wasn't really a thing.
Yeah, it was kind of new.
A lot of people were always used to pick up.
Yes.
People picked up, but I had a lot to deliver. So they're like, I cannot come. I was like, don't worry. So by the time I finished, I had spent all my money on delivery.
Your profit.
I spent my entire profit on delivery, but I still had the 16K and to start back again. So I started again following Sunday, and I didn't have any order.
Oh my God.
I didn't have zero orders. I had zero orders.
If we eat once, I know how to eat.
Why? All of you.
All of you.
So I was like, okay. I cried. I'm not even going to lie. I cried the second time. I was like, why didn't you want? Order. One was like, that's business. That even when I was doing makeup, I did every day. I also like, okay, fine. She was like, the consistency. People shop. Following Sunday, I got orders again.
Crazy.
But I had to tell everybody, if you want me to deliver, you pay the delivery fee.
Yes.
Pay delivery fee. I still use Chukwemeka like that. That's how I started the Sunday orders. Like every Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's take order. Because if patronized, yes. So it was every Sunday. Then we started going. I'm not started doing every day.
Wow.
But the every day was very taxing, challenging.
Because you always have to have something
every day. You always had to show up. Then I think I remember my aunt spoke about delivery bikes. I was like, okay. That was how we now started delivery. And Light Bites is 6 years this year. Standing strong.
Start that business.
Start that business.
Well,
Start that business.
You never
So,
can.
You never
tell.
can really tell.
You never can tell. If you're waiting to have so
much,
you won't be able to start that business.
Start that business today.
You never. Honestly, I don't know how to emphasize. You never can tell.
I'm serious. Like start that business.
I remember when even my podcast show, when I wanted to start, I was thinking, oh my god, I need a ring light, I need a LED light, I need an iPhone this, I need a this. Man, with my XR, I started though. My phone, I'll be hitting.
Yeah.
It will be boiling, but I'll pause, edit. I was thinking that I needed so much. But now, I've got to a point. I was thinking, I don't have a space at home to do all of that. All of that. So really start that
business.
You never
can tell. Like when I found out that people were watching, people were seeing my growth was when I got my first wedding job, and it was from a very big event planner. Shout out to you, Crystals by Chi. Thank you for actually believing in me.
Trusting.
Yeah, for trusting, because that was my major job, the first wedding. Because I was like, how would I
do regular orders?
It wasn't regular orders. I was shaky. And you know when there's a thin line between it's from a low budget planner,
someone that's like
she was and I was like, oh my god,
you have no choice but to do your best.
Do you know what? It was so crazy that all the servers, I made everybody up that day.
Are you serious?
It was crazy. I made new uniforms. Presentation matters. I made new uniforms. I got new plates. It was no.
And but just beginning of your wedding.
The beginning of my wedding. Yes, and like that. I can't even count. I think we've done over 500 plus.
Like 3 jobs
in a day.
In a day. So start that business. Start that business as much as you can. Okay, so if someone Googles you in the next 5 years, what do you hope you'll find?
Okay. First of all, I think this year I've been trying, because I've hosted my first first free event. So this year I think I want to do more public speaking. Okay. I want to impact more in the youth. I want to give back. So I think if I'm Googled, or if they Google me in the next 5 years, you'll see that I've become a very big public speaker. One of the biggest small chops vendor in Nigeria. That's my
Nigeria, not even in the East.
No. In Nigeria.
We are doing Nigeria.
So we're doing Nigeria things only.
Yes, please.
So I would what else? I'm really looking at public speaking, and I would have been maybe career-wise. No, not maybe. Career-wise.
Not maybe.
I would have become maybe a senior product manager. Sorry, a senior product manager. Then I should maybe be married. Maybe. And have a child.
It's not a do or die.
So if I'm not, don't come and
say, but you
said I've been married with a child.
Yes, if it happens, thank God for that. I must still thank God.
We still have thank God, because I was like, I will very well.
Yes, you still be happy with that. Man, this is
and sorry, one more thing. And I should have had like few books come out. Okay. So this year I'm trying to have a basic cocktail book for beginners. I
have a certificate, so people should put some respect on my name.
Yes. So I should have more, like a lot of books come out in next 5 years. Hopefully.
Please do. We would definitely patronize.
Yay!
Business. I really do love. I remember when Light by Church started Sunday.
She was there.
It was like, oh my god, every Sunday, every week. I was like, Madam, when are you taking order? When are you taking order? I was always looking forward to it. And start. I don't know how to emphasize, but please, ladies and gentlemen, start today. So how did mixology enter the picture?
Oh, okay. Mixology. I've always loved mixing drinks. Okay. Even when I had zero knowledge. Okay. I remember making Chapman, and everybody was like, how did you make this Chapman? This is good. And we're sorry to say, but we have one of the amazing and wonderful mixologists. But as of then, there was really nobody. And
bad drinks.
Yes, there wasn't really any. There was no in the East generally. In the East, it was about just 2 people they were always mentioning in the East. But now we have a lot now of amazing people. So then I was always like, I don't like so many drinks I drink when I go for occasions, when I go for this or that. And I started to just, start learning. I started to read, watch YouTube. I started to put in the work. I trained for it. I actually went to take classes like in school and all that. I have a certificate and everything. And so yeah, that's how it just started. And funny thing is, I tell people this, I love doing cocktails for like large events, weddings. But the truth is, I prefer doing very exclusive events.
Yeah.
Because for large events, sometimes a lot of people might not want to pay, and I'm always about quality.
Yes,
Over quantity. So like I would always say, most people will not want to have, because for example, for Chapman, a lot of people don't even use Angostura bitters because one, a bottle is like 22,000 and you finish it on just how many people.
Yes.
So I'm always big on when people reach out to me, they tell me my price. I'm big on quality.
Yes.
So most times I'm happy to even take just 30 people gatherings and I give them and deliver.
You know that it's quality.
It's quality. It's one, yeah. So I actually even enjoy doing smaller events. That doesn't mean that if you bring your wedding,
no.
I will say no.
Yes.
I will fit into your budget. But I'm just saying.
We are not support.
I'm not a support. These are me. But yeah, I just enjoy doing for like exclusive events because it gives me the opportunity to showcase what I can do.
Yes.
Gives me the time, and everybody enjoys the experience. Because for drinks, I'm big on the experience.
Yes.
I want you to think about a Chapman and you're thinking about, it was light drinks that made it. Reminds you of something.
Yes.
So yeah, that was really the
wow. So in comparison to pastries, what do you love about creating drinks?
If I didn't start live bites before the drinks, I would have said I prefer the drinks, but I just have live bites is my baby.
Yes.
Like the chops is my baby.
I know it's home.
It's home.
It's to you.
Yeah. But I think I have more passion when it comes to mixology.
Okay.
Because I enjoy it, gives me room to create. Okay. With chops, it's just basic.
Yes.
It's just making it's a simple routine.
Yes.
And I wouldn't lie, I've been bored. I got bored like last year doing chops. And right now, I just want to focus more on drinks.
Okay.
My chops business is running smoothly. It's perfect. I have like a full team on ground and everything that we always come to. But like for drinks, I don't actually give everybody none of my team members make my drink.
Okay. So
they know it's exclusive to me.
Okay.
It's exclusive to me. But with time, maybe for occasions, I'll just have to make a recipe for them. But like for me, yes, I still have my team because I enjoy it. Gives me room to create. Like when I say I like exclusive events, most times I create menus according to your events. That is how intentional I am. If you're having a baby shower, I ask you what's your theme. I know how to create what will suit or blend with that event. So that's why I enjoy it more. Because you get to create so many things.
Yes.
You're not really limited to a box. I'm not saying pastries you're limited because now there's proper fine dining.
Yes,
there's fine dining. But the truth is, with pastries, how many people are coming for fine dining?
Exactly.
And how many times are you doing it if you don't have a restaurant?
Yes, very good.
You don't have a. But with drinks, people always party.
Always.
People always party.
There's always something going down.
Exactly.
Day in, day out.
Exactly. So that's why I prefer the drinks for now. Because tomorrow it can be something else.
Yes.
But for now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So has mixology opened doors that you did not expect in terms of networking, collaboration?
Yes, it did. It did. Last year, I was opportune to I think Grand Frederick, I don't know if I pronounced his name well, and another whiskey brand. They organized a class or a seminar for like mixologists, and I was among.
Wow.
So that was really big for me. I also worked with amazing people last year. I worked with a very popular chef last year, mixology. I met amazing people because I started my own event. It was called Love Tales and Cocktails.
Okay.
So I started that. So it really opened doors. To be honest, it really, really has, because I'm more present there.
Yes.
Compared to most of my jobs. Small jobs, you may see me, you may not see me at the event.
It's not really.
Yes, but with mixology, like I'm always present. So I always interact, and it has been able to open doors for me more. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned project management.
Yeah.
How did you get into that space?
Okay. So I also like 9 to 5. I know I love business. Entrepreneur side, everybody knows. There's nothing I've not done. Do you even remember that I did decoration in Light's house? cake. There's nothing I've not done. I love business, but I also love 9 to 5. I'm also a sucker of having a stable source of income.
Balance, yes.
So product management comes easy because it's also in line with business.
Yes.
It's a product.
Yes.
You're working on product.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm also in business. So it's just blended. Because I thought about, there's nothing I've not tried. HR, I've tried.
No.
No, HR, I tried this, I tried that, I tried, but like finally I found out that I had to also do something that would make me happy.
Yes.
Since I love business, but like put it in the 9 to 5 line. And yeah, that was
something
product
that is not
management.
out of
No, it's not out of what I already know doing. Creating products, knowing what people want and everything. So yeah, that's our product management.
So do you ever feel the pressure to pick one thing? Like just focus on
one thing. Yes. Some
What do you
days I
do
feel
when you feel the pressure?
I feel overwhelmed. For now, I've been taking courses. So when I feel that pressure, I just pause. I'm not even going to come and form, I juggle it. No, guys. I pause and I just allow it. Okay. I just pause everything, like every single thing. But I pause and just allow it, then get back into every single thing again.
Okay.
But the pressure to just pick one, sometimes it's there. Sometimes I'm like, this product management I'm now really doing, I'm pushing towards, my really clash with it. Sometimes I feel that way, but still I'm like, no, let me just pause to think. Let me not have negative thoughts or get overwhelmed and everything. But Light Bites is solid. Light Bite does not pressurize me now because I have a solid team.
Yes.
But it's when it comes to my mixology. But Light Bites here stresses me out because I'm still the person.
The creative director.
I'm the creative director. So I still need to change it.
Wow, yes.
I need to still work on, this, that, new recipes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But just sometimes, to be honest, whenever you feel overwhelmed, just pause. All you need is just take a chill pill. Yeah. Nothing much. Because if you want, don't kill yourself. Don't kill. And it doesn't mean like you're a failure. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I stopped product management several, like taking courses. I stopped because I was overwhelmed and I was like, how am I juggling? But like each time I stopped, I would just encourage myself to pick it up again. Yeah. Like I just told myself, you're not a failure. You also have other things you're working on. And it's okay to give yourself grace. Please give yourself grace.
Imagine if you had stopped taking orders on this Sunday, you do not have orders just because of how you felt.
Just give yourself.
You never would have gotten that wedding job.
No, that pushed me out there. Yeah. Just give yourself grace.
Give yourself grace. Yeah. So, what does a realistic day in your life actually look like?
First of all, a lot of people think I'm extroverted. A lot. I get that a lot. People always like, I know you.
Space.
You can say, like, everybody feels like, I know you're here. And I'm like, me? You know me because you're seeing me on someone's story.
Yes, that's honestly real. This is really so real.
Those are no. Because when I get the whole, you're someone that should be outside every day. And I'm like, no, my realistic day is, I wake up, I pray, I read my Bible. Is now like a habit.
Yes.
So I wake up, I read my Bible, and I eat. First of all, like I brush my teeth and I eat. That's a very realistic day first in the morning. Eat, please. Eat. So I eat, I get to work, I check in orders, I respond to DMs, and currently I'm taking my course. So I'm going to talk about what my day-to-day activities looks like right now. So I take my course. If I have meetings, like I had a meeting today, I join in, brainstorm, because I brainstorm a lot. My brain is never just settled or calm. I'm already thinking about, what next am I doing?
Yeah, you're thinking a lot.
Thinking for my growth. So I jot down, and I jot down a lot. Okay. I know a lot of people prefer using their notepads. Yeah, I use my notepads, but I think writing sometimes it helps. It gives you more clarity and everything. So I jot down things I need to jot down for the day. I'm currently home. I gist with my mom. Maybe catch up with few friends. Seriously, catch up with few friends and take orders. If we're taking orders that day, I take orders. If we have events, show up for the events. Make sure my team is on ground. Everything is fine. Speak to the coordinators. That's basically just what my day looks like. And I'm home and maybe see a movie, read a book, scroll through
Eat
the
again.
internet, eat again,
again.
eat again,
Very important.
scroll through the internet.
Eat too.
Please eat.
No matter what you're
No
going
matter
through,
what you're
eat
going
spice.
through, eat.
And it's like, I want to eat.
The food will help your heart.
I don't feel like I'm gonna eat.
Eat.
If you're,
No matter
if you're
you
overwhelmed,
eat.
Eat is
The
important.
business is stressing you.
Eat. Sit down and eat. And I feel like as young people here in our 20s, there's this unspoken pressure about wanting to make it before you get to like 30. It's on a lot of us.
On a lot of us, and it's crazy.
It's crazy. Like you can just talking to your age mates, one your age, we are like, guy, I need to make money. First, like, guy, I need to make money. Guy. You know, it's great if you just want to start up a conversation. And that boss and say, guy,
this is money. You know the guy everywhere.
It's so crazy. There's this unspoken pressure.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize it's there. So I encourage like your health here, very important.
Yes. But I'm proud of I think I'm proud of our generation because we're actually taking
definitely
our health
very serious.
Yes.
You see your
serious blood pressure,
sugar level,
weight. Yeah. Geez, you're working out, eating healthy.
It's very important.
Really
a lot
proud
of people with vision boards have gym.
And healthy living a lot.
Very,
Yes.
Because we realize that our parents and older generation did not, they were struggling. They were just working. And so sometimes when they got to their 50s, 60s,
they break down.
Yeah. And that's just it. And then they leave us to suffer for that avoided. Yes. So I think it's important that you take care of your health. The pressure is there, yeah. But at the same time, don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself.
It's once. Don't kill yourself. If you walk, go out.
Go out. I go out.
Touch grass.
Have hobbies.
Oh my God. Watch a movie. Read a book. Listen to music.
I'm telling you.
Can you?
As funny as it sounds, one of my hobbies currently is axe throwing. And where does this house?
See, it's important.
My hobby.
It's important to have a hobby. Please do something.
Yeah.
Even if it's TikTok that is making you happy, please have your TikTok. It's very, very important. So now talking about money. Yep. What was your biggest financial mistake as a young person?
Oh,
yes, something that happened and like, hey.
If I had known,
I would have avoided this investment. What is a financial mistake?
Okay, I've made a lot of financial mistakes. Not really a lot, of few.
Yeah.
I think the one that really hit hard was, let me be very short. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I moved into a new city. Okay. I think that should be one. And I exhausted all I had. Moving to that.
All your savings. My God.
Yes.
That's a lot. So
not having, but still, thank God for life by too.
Thank God.
Honestly, because yes, my baby. But yeah, I think that was one of my biggest financial mistakes. Moving to a new city and spending all I had without having money from that city. Like I wasn't making money in the city, and I was making money from light biting away, and I was spending. That should be one of my biggest. Moving to a new city and just spending money. Spent money on things like that was it was a lot. It was a whole lot. It was a whole lot. I don't, because I think when it comes to my finances, I think I'm very strict. Because I think I learned it early. Really early, because for you to be a business person, you have to be strict. You have to pay your workers.
Yeah, you have to pay your workers.
To those that owe their workers, I don't know how it was doing it. There's no excuse. You have to pay your workers. You always have to have spare money because things come up.
Emergencies happen.
Yeah.
So things can break. Something can spoil.
My sister, the one that happened during Christmas was crazy. The entire freezers I had packed up.
Oh my God.
My gens packed up. And that was when I realized.
That was a festive period.
I had over 10,000 jobs. So that was when I realized having money matters.
It matters.
Because,
matters. What would you have said? Think about this 6 years ago or 5 years ago. What would you have said? Well, as in what?
Hey,
where do you want that from?
It would have not been a very good experience
at all.
Thank God for savings. Thank God. Please save as you
save. Save.
They don't
oh,
make any
honestly.
crazy mistake.
Piggy versus
financial.
debt help.
Piggy Vest is there. Shout out to Piggy
And the fact that
Vest.
Piggy Vest gives me, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, people
People should
should
calm
calm
down.
down. The money is
People should
coming.
calm
People
down,
are
though.
wise. People should relax.
No, but
They are saving.
yeah,
As much
save
as
a
you can,
lot.
please save.
Save.
Now,
Save.
still talking about money.
Mm.
How do you? What's something you learned the hard way about pricing when you're doing price list, or something that you learned the hard way?
I learned that people will pay any amount you say.
Mm.
Don't reduce yourself. I used to be really scared of giving people my price because I used to be like, oh, I'm very affordable. I'm very this. I'm very that.
Like limiting yourself.
No, that's not limiting. I was like, oh, I'm very affordable. People will be okay with my pricing. But guess what? Some people still said it was expensive
Mm.
when it was not expensive. And it made me, for the longest, I was always scared to increase my price.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of vendors, like small shop vendors, increasing their price. But I was scared. Will I get clients? Will this happen? Will that happen? And that was something that, till tomorrow, I thought, like, if you're a business owner, don't look at what people will say.
Yeah.
You would always have your own clients. I'm not saying increase your price or charge
Make you
very,
ridiculous,
don't make it
yes.
ridiculous, but like, charge your worth, know what you're giving, because if you're giving quality, people would come.
Yeah, people will pay for it.
People will pay for
I
it.
don't know if you've seen this video of this guy the Oko something what Okoya.
Yeah.
One of the sons opened a bowling alley. Guess how much? $5,000 annual membership fee. $5,000.
I think I saw it.
Chioma Good Help said, people will pay. Oh, yeah, shout out.
Because they will pay because one, they want their privacy.
Obviously.
They don't want to mingle with
And there'll
certain
be
people.
networking
And there'll be networking there.
There'll be networking.
There'll be proper networking there.
Definitely.
You will make more than that 5K
Definitely.
if you're really smart.
Of course. If
So
you're
that's
smart.
honestly, that's what I learned. And in business, I started learning to have audacity.
Yes, very much.
Have audacity.
Stand on your price.
Stand on your price. And people will do it.
Yes.
Because I've learned that the clients that stress you the most are the clients that pay you the least. I'm sorry to say this, but like, when they don't know your worth, because they're like, oh, they got for a cheap price, you gave them discount, and they're the ones that will stress you.
Yes.
I'm serious. This is from experience. For most of the clients I've ever given a discount or I charged below what I was supposed to charge, they stressed me out. But you see those ones that will not even stress you. They'll just say, oh, you tell them the price, they've sent you, oh, please send your account number, they've sent the money. They're not even saying, oh, please, can I pay 10% today? 20, this one. And they will not stress you.
You know your worth.
And those things don't even matter to them. You see small jobs, they'll be like, oh, it's just small job. But you see the ones that will first price you like you're selling pepper and onions.
Even if you're selling pepper and onion, there should be a place.
There should be a place
okay. I've gotten to the list now. Because you know how things are in Nigeria.
Yes.
So if you think that, you know, people have this mindset that if you're an entrepreneur, you have so much money lying. So
that's not true.
Which is a lie. I put it to you as a business person.
It's a lie.
It is a lie. You can be working with sale Naira account, and somebody will look at you and be like, you are rich now.
Let me speak for your experience. This Christmas, I know a lot of people would say, oh, this babe.
A lot of events,
I'm not saying I didn't make money. But the money people think I made was not what I made. Because I invested in my business this year. Last year. I bought new plates. I did new stands. I changed uniforms. I have staff to pay. I paid for the freezers, the gen, everything. Guess what? So when the freezer packed up, most of the small jobs spoiled. Over 1,000 small jobs spoiled. Do you know how much that is?
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Do pricing one at 800 naira per one. Do it times 1,000. You know how much?
That is a lot of money.
And money.
People would look at me and be like, she was going for events.
Back to back every week.
But I had to replace it.
Of course, you had to.
Am I supposed to go and tell the client, sorry, my freezer packed up?
Yeah, they have no business with that. They've paid you for a set.
I had to pay times 2 because the staff already did it. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
I had to pay their workmanship again.
That's crazy.
So like, when I tell people business is crazy, You can have some days you have a lot, some days you don't have. And it's not from a place of you're not saving, maybe from a place of expenses.
an emergency.
You're paying light bills, emergency. So please send your friends that are business owners money.
Please send them money, send
us money. Send us money.
We are producers. Please send
us money. Send us money.
Don't assume that we have.
Don't assume we have so much.
Yeah, don't assume that
please
we rich because
please, I need to buy this G-Wagon. Please send us this money.
If you sell our vision for a very dangerous, so please, we need to make this money this year. And also, I just want to say something on this. Please patronize your friends. I cannot overemphasize. Patronize your friends.
Please, we also want to say something. People that bill us, may the peace of the Lord be with you.
Stop it this year. Stop it.
Change your way.
Change your ways. Very soon, my profile picture will be white.
Why?
Be very, very careful if you don't move this year.
Very soon.
Very, very careful.
Very soon, if you bill me, I'll post your picture.
Or those are
I will work for. Like, no. Those are, stop it. I will start posting your picture. You know, this year, I've decided that I want to be in people's
yes.
And what best way but to post to people and talk about it?
So please, if you hope you will stop it.
Pay your staff.
Don't patronize your friends. Stop it. Stop patronizing your friends.
Stop patronizing your friends.
You know your friend is doing something.
Patronize your friends.
Sometimes even if you don't need that service, just because that person is your friend. Patronize that person. Whether you have the money or you do not have the money. Find a way. Yeah, find a way. And link them to opportunities. Oh my God. Link your friends to opportunities. It's not that when we are gathering to make okay, we say we have a project of 1 million. Two persons will only come out and say, okay,
the remaining
people will just be standing because it is wickedness. If you don't plug your friends this year, I'll come to your house. I will find you.
Do
it. Plug your friends this year. Very, very. But we need to make that money. I need to make it together.
Yeah.
So one last question for the road. Okay. These are fun questions.
All right.
One place you never get tired of making.
Meat pie.
I ate the meat pie at the Vision Board 1.0. My people, I'm not a fan of meat pie. Right from when I was small, I don't eat meat pie. I've probably eaten meat pie maybe 5 or 6 times in my whole life.
No.
I'm not exaggerating. Ask anybody that knows me. But I ate this one.
No meat pie.
I wanted to eat another. Let me just put it like that. So please patronize. One drink that screams your personality. When you make this drink, you're like, let me be this.
Citrus glow.
Those of us that care for the class know what it is.
They know.
You don't know. Patronize. You'll find out. So early mornings or late nights?
Late nights. I'm not a morning person.
One belief about business you have completely unlearned.
I've completely unlearned.
Yes.
Let me see.
Time.
There's nobody you cannot work for. I had to unlearn that. I had to unlearn that there's nobody that is above you cannot work for. I used to really be scared then that a lot of people that are up there will not patronize me. I had to learn it. Because when I started working for certain people, I say, is it me? So please, unlearn that.
The sky is big enough to accommodate everyone. So as much as you can reach out for the best, reach out for the best.
Yeah.
One last question. Last question.
Sorry.
Advice for a 19-year-old girl who wants to start.
First of all, I'm not going to come and do like somebody's answer, aspire to require. But first of all, as a 19-year-old, have very realistic goals. Be very realistic with your goals.
Yeah.
And be very intentional. And I can't overemphasize this. Be very intentional because intentionality is what will take you there.
Yeah, definitely.
And do not succumb to unnecessary pressure. If there's one thing I know about myself, you see pressure, you will not get. Because I'm seeing this babe using this hair or doing that, it doesn't get, it shouldn't get to you as a 19-year-old. Your priority should be making money, finishing school if you've not finished, looking for better ways to make your life better. To be honest,
cling to someone.
Yes. And honestly, like as a 19-year-old, I think there are certain things shouldn't even be looking for. I'm not saying don't look good. I'm not saying don't have the latest iPhone. But I will say use that money and invest in yourself because it will still come. As I'm like this now, there are some things that when I was 19, I couldn't afford.
Yeah.
And it was a big deal.
Yes.
Okay, I look at it and I'm like, is it me that's
No,
constantly doing this?
No. Then it's crazy.
It looks like it was really
rush.
big. Don't rush. Just take
Even
your
for
time.
the boys, I saw a video as I was coming out today. I saw a boy, two boys. They went to use fake alerts to buy iPhone. Second from their uniform, they went to use fake alert to buy iPhone 16 or 17, and they beat. Oh my god! Beat those boys.
I know, but the truth is, you guys were always
Why?
That's the thing is, I feel like there's this pressure. Do people know that all these people that are buying this 17, buying this thing, they're way older? And the funny thing, people think we're lying to you people, but it's time that will tell. When you get to our show,
oh god,
you will not be like, this person said this.
This person said this. Person
But like
said this.
this unnecessary pressure. If you check it, people that can afford all those things are working.
Yes, they have it.
You're just 19.
And you're being fed.
Yes.
So I don't think that you should aspire to get those
high things.
Calm
Calm
down.
down.
All those things you want to rush to do. Yeah.
I promise you will do it and get tired.
When all things you're sneaking to do, you will
do it. Like don't be the one begging you to
do it.
And you will not want
you
to
get tired. So get tired. Just calm down.
Just calm down.
You want, if it's your item reason to do a video, do it.
Do it.
Honestly.
Nobody should shame you. Do you know what when people try to shame me, I had someone shame me last week for using a fake AirPods. Yes, I said because I misplaced my AirPods a lot.
Is it not playing music?
It's playing music. It's actually called. I told the person, if you feel it's fake, buy me a new one.
Real. Very full stop.
I said that if a person was laughing and saying no, they're just joking. I was like, no.
I will correct.
You can't shame me anymore.
Simple. We are past that.
My phone is bad. Buy me a new one.
Simple. Oh, you snap picture. It's not clear. Get me a clear one. That hard now. Yeah.
Just give me the money.
Give me the money that I want to use to invest. Somebody's telling to use it. Please, my dear, invest that
this
money.
Do you know, like this year? Last year was the only year, one of those years, I didn't get myself a wig for Christmas. It became a tradition where every year, every Christmas,
I had a wig.
I looked at it and I'm like, my taste right now in wigs are
high. And until you get there.
Not even apart from that, I was like, if I use this money and my light bites materials I was supposed to buy, I was looking at it, upgrade certain things to your company and buy yourself that wig. I said, no, wigs will come.
Yes.
You'll get to a point whereby I'm not even tired.
Yes.
So just always cut your coat. Know what's important. Yeah. Remember your priorities.
Yeah.
Like
priorities.
Without unnecessary noise and wants. Yeah. So
closing question. If someone listens to this episode and remembers just one thing about your journey, what should it be?
I would say anything that's worth doing well. So rather, anything that's worth doing, it's worth doing well. That's something that has always stuck with me. If I want to do something, everybody knows me. I'm a perfectionist. I will do it. I don't care if it's free. She was at my event. I didn't say because it was free, I was going to do a shabby event. Make sure it was quality. Make sure anything you're doing, anything that's worth doing well, or rather anything that's worth doing should be worth doing well. So just take it from me. If you're making hair, make it like that's the last client.
Yeah.
If you're cooking and you're going to deliver, make it like you're cooking for the president. Yeah. Don't be like, who's this one that paid? It's just my neighbor. No. You don't know who sees you. Yeah.
You don't know who
to get to.
Yeah.
So remember that. Thank you.
Oh my God. So thank you so much. See guys, I had an amazing time today.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is my girl from way back. Like we go all the way
back.
Say way back. We go like nursery
primary school.
It's just here.
Say way back.
It's just here. We go all way back. And it's so amazing to see how much we have grown in the past.
I had that conversation too the other day.
To see how much we have grown.
Yeah.
We have expanded. And man, I love to see my girls winning.
Yeah.
So please check out Light Bite Chops.
Thank you.
On TikTok, on Instagram, and patronize wherever you are. She gets it. Event. Cover your events and you enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And also, thank you so much to Go Glow Hub for your space.
Thank you.
We had an amazing time using your space.
Yeah, such a beautiful space.
Such a beautiful space, by the way. So if you like to use space for events, I'm going to put their IG handle and their TikTok handle on the comments and even in the caption. So please
Okay.
use their space. They're available. It's a tech hub that handles
Everything tech. Every
You want to
single
do
thing.
anything tech, everything tech, come to
them.
Hub. As far as you're in the way, even if you're not here, we'll make it
We'll
remote
make it
for you.
remote.
We'll do Zoom for you.
Yeah.
Everybody must upskill.
This year.
By force. So thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank you for
It was an
having
amazing
me.
time. And you guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Until another time, don't forget to tell your friends, tell your uncles, brothers, sisters, neighbors,
everybody
that this is Debbie and I am Nana.
Nana.
I talk. Have a wonderful day. Bye.